Jovial Mind Tarot here with the energy that you're moving away from and what energy are you moving into. So I thought I would shuffle a few cards while I wait to run some errands. Um, so let's start with your general energies that you'll be moving into for any time. This is timeless. All right. So let's see. Spirit, what energy is the collective moving into? This is for anyone who needs to hear this message. What energy is the collective moving into and moving away from, and what they're moving into? So what are they moving away from, first of all? Spirit, what are they moving away from? The collective who needs to hear this message. All right, let's see what comes out for you. Okay. Shortcuts came out. And, ooh, okay. I'm not taking all these cards. Let's try this again. Shortcuts, and if it's meant to come out, it'll come out again. All right, I'm mastery. So you're leaving behind no longer like trying to do things in a kind of rushed way. You're taking your time with your skills, whatever you want to master. You're taking your time. You're trying to figure out how to move in a more, maybe not only strategic way, but it's like no longer taking shortcuts, no longer trying to find the fastest route to the answer. You're trying to master a skill by taking the time that it takes, the energy, the knowledge. You're delving deep. You're no longer doing surface level stuff, because here it says must go deeply into the process, can't speed up your evolution, resist trying to skip levels. And then we have mastery, mastering what you're being called to, conquering your life mission, discovering your true self. So these two cards came up. So yeah, I'm seeing you really taking the time now to harness your skills, to do what it takes in order to master your skill. So this is energy, not necessarily that you're leaving, but what you're in now and trying to move out of. All right, so what is the energy that you'll be moving into? All right, so let's see what energy you'll be. Ooh, so it says transformation. So once you leave that energy of taking shortcuts, of not going deeply into any process, trying to find the quick solutions, you'll able to transform your life, right? It says here many changes throughout your life, experiencing many endings at once. You thrive through change. So as you move into a new energy, you'll find yourself having new experiences that you have to find the answers to. You may have to encounter some endings because you're transforming, you're taking the long route. So then therefore there's a process that has to be moved through in order for you to make those necessary changes. So if you have to leave a job, you have to change your location where you live, you have to I don't know, anything what you have to do, that it'll have to transform. It'll have to, things will have to end and new things will have to begin. All right. And then we have child soul, adapting to the rules of life, lessons, social structure, rules, roles, traits, discipline, dutiful, and traditional. All right. So child soul is here. Child soul is here. So with child soul, bonjour. I teach French. Yes, very observant. I guess you saw my shirt. Yeah, so so you'll be transforming your life, and also doing what it takes to start over again. Okay, finding that structure once you move into that new energy. And the overall energy is life path 6, right? This is caring, loving, local, understanding, good at motivating others, strong desire to love and be loved, right? So with this new energy, you find yourself caring more, opening up more, you know, bringing others along, even maybe working with others, motivating them because you didn't find those shortcuts. Many people, you know, they think that in order to get to a particular location, we have to find the shortest route. And usually that's not what it takes, right? It takes mastery, it takes motivation, and you become better at what you do when you have your, you encourage others. All right, so here's what so I'm going to clarify the energy of shortcuts and mastery. All right, so let's see what we need to clarify: shortcuts and mastery. Oops. One more shuffle for shortcuts and mastery. So, Spirit, please clarify shortcuts and mastery. We have soulmate. Okay. All right. So soulmate. So soulmate could talk about an actual soulmate, an actual person. You are no longer, you know, say for example, the shortcut would be to not get to know anyone on a really deep level. You know, you just get what you want, or they get what they want, and you move on, and you say you're looking for someone. No, it'll take the time to actually get to know someone, right? Get to know someone, spend time with them, ask them questions about what they want, telling them what you want, and taking that time. There's no shortcuts. If this is a job, doing what it doing the study that it takes, doing investing in, you know, monetarily into classes, or you know, being an apprentice under someone. So that is what you're mastering. That is what you're no longer taking shortcuts on. So let's clarify the transformation and child soul. So okay, so workaholic. Well, you'll be working your butt off, right, with workaholic here. So be careful that you may, you know, overdo it. But with transformation and child soul, it's saying things will transform when you put your nose to the grindstone, as it is, as they say. You really dig in and really put in the work that is necessary. All right, and then we have self-worth. And it's amazing when you do take that time to put the work in, to study, to master, you know, that to master whatever you want to know about, whatever you are interested in. Then you, when you work hard at it, it makes the changes are being made, right? Because so you have to work at it. So you'll find yourself working a lot as you move into that new energy where things start to change. And as I said before, expect when things change that other things will fall away, some things will come, some things will go away, and yeah, there's a fear attached to that. But with self-worth, you know that you're worth it. You know that it's worth it. You know that you want it. You know, so you'll do what it takes in order for that to happen. You know, you'll be willing to let go of something that no longer serves you. All right. So let's now go into the oracle cards to see what's coming up for you. All right, so let's get the oracle card for an oracle card for the mastery, the energy that you're moving away from, or moving or evolving from. Let's see. So you're mastering something that is meant for you with soulmate, right? So let's now get an oracle card for that. So you're not really leaving the energy, you're transcending it. You're rising above it, you're evolving from it. All right, so let's see. Oh, okay, we got 2 cards here, so I'll take them. We got gestures and taking steps. So gestures, you may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. You deserve praise. Oh, sorry. Give deserve praise to others, and you receive recognition too. So there'll be a give and take situation here, right? You can find yourself helping others, others helping you, and it also talks about not being too, sorry about the background noise, not being too proud to ask for help as well. Okay, and then we have taken steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. So at this time, you might be feeling a bit stuck where you are, right? Because it takes time to master a skill. So don't be afraid to ask for help, number one. And the second thing, take those steps that you need to take. No, don't just wait around saying, well, I'll just wait for it to drop into my lap. No, seek out those opportunities, take the step that is needed, move into a space where you feel that fear, you know, so that you can transcend it and expand. All right, so let's see what you're moving into, that energy. What is the oracle card? We have relationships and anything else? No, just relationship. All right, with relationships, business partners, office love affairs, and communication with co-workers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. All right, so we have this card. So when you're working into an energy where things are changing, you can find that you're bringing new people into your life, right? Whether it's on a professional level, whether it's on a personal level, making friends, right? Because you're changing. You're no longer in the energy of taking shortcuts. You learn what you had to learn and evolve. So say this is a relationship. Let's get back to that. You go into a relationship, instead of, just dating around, not taking anyone seriously, you get to know that particular someone. Then you find out, you really have something in common with that person. You take the steps to go out on dates, spend time with them, get to know them better, right? And then as you move into that energy of transformation, relationships are formed, right? You're in a relationship with someone, they become boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, right? If this is a business relationship, it's the same thing. There's no longer taking shortcuts. You want to evolve in your in what you're doing on an everyday basis, right? You want to learn, you want to go to school, you want to take courses, you want to train under someone. You take those steps. You find out, who do I need to reach out to? Who do I need to ask for help? Who needs my help in order for me to help, that give and take, right? This reminds me of the Six of Pentacles, right? With gestures. And then taking those steps, being brave enough to make the moves, right? And not making excuses. All right. And then moving into the energy of relationships, where you transform, you change, you grow, right? And you form those solid relationships, right? In business, if this is business. All right. And then we have courage. Exactly. Finding the courage. Ask what you are afraid of. Ask what you're afraid of, so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking, right? So remember when I talked about fear? Courage is needed. Courage is needed in order to move forward. Someone needs to hear this message, right? Even I, certain things I do, there's fear behind it, what if this, what if that, those kind of questions. So let's just quickly, what issues could come up. Let's put some tarot on this, right? We're 14 minutes in. Let's put some tarot on this and see what comes out. So for shortcuts and mastery, can we elaborate just a little bit with tarot? Maybe we can find additional information. Drying hands with parchments. Oh. Alright. Alright. One more shuffle. Alright. So. Alright. So here we go. Let's clarify with these cards. Let's see if I can get a couple tarot to put on this to see what else is coming out, or if anything will come out. All right, so we have the World card in the reverse. Lack of success, stagnation, lack of achievement, disappointment, burden, lack of completion. Right. Why? Because you're not there yet. It's not done. It's not finished. Right? That makes sense. The World card also talk about communication as well. So maybe right now you're not communicating with anyone. So therefore you feel a kind of stuckness. Something hasn't advanced. So this is why you need to move forward. This is why you need to take those steps. This is why you need to ask the questions and have that equal give and take. Let's clarify transformation, child soul. Okay, we have the Page of Cups. Ooh. Let me see if anything else comes out. Okay. So CVS. Oh no, here me CVS. Somebody message. Alright, let's see what comes out. Somebody sent me a message talking about CVS. Yeah. Ooh. Alright, so we have the King of Swords in the reverse. So using your intuition in order to make changes. What do I like to do? What makes my heart sing? Yeah, even if in the relationships, doing things that make you guys happy, right? In business, doing something that makes you happy, using your intuition, your imagination, right? Interested in learning about emotional stuff. It's like connecting with that thing that you want to do, that you love to do, and working hard at it. And then we have the King of Swords in the reverse, which is talk about selfishness, ruthlessness, deviousness, premeditated malice, someone who is overly cautious. Wow. So maybe this is a warning about the being selfish, like seeing that someone isn't being selfish or you're not being selfish, right? Or being overly cautious. So if this is a relationship, you're changing, yes, but just be careful. Look for the pitfalls. You're not just going blindly into a situation, right? You are going to seek the truth, right? To see if anyone is lying. You're looking for that balance, because the King of Swords is the Libra card. So if anything is out of balance, you want to be able to feel that out, fish that out, know if it is or if it isn't, right? Yeah. And then the overall energy is the Three of Wands. So it's also a warning of having unrealistic plans, right? Having unrealistic plans, arrogance, lack of foresight and planning. So to me, I see that almost as a warning for relationship. Trust your intuition in order to know what changes need to be made, right? Seeking out, because the King of Swords looks for the truth, right? He in the reverse, watch out for the King of Swords in the reverse. Actually, that could be a manipulative person, a liar. Not saying that that's what you will encounter. It's just saying that you're working hard in order to suss out these kind of people, whether in business or in relationships, right? And not being unrealistic about things too. It's an equal give and take. Not bringing the expectations too high, but not bringing it too low either. Having that kind of balance, yeah. So having that intuition and that emotional maturity to suss out anything that doesn't seem right. All right, so let's finish up with the advice from Spirit. All right, that's the advice from Spirit. Spirit, what is the advice for the collective? If anyone's talking to me, I'm not quite seeing everything because the phone is at an angle. All right. All right, so that was a good message. So anyone feeling discouraged about anything that's happening for them, you know, why is it taking so long, or, you know, stuff like that. So let's see. Oh, let's try again. Message from Spirit. Ooh. Okay, that didn't want to come out for some reason. All right, so we have two cards. We have Death and Blessing in the reverse. So endings, right? Endings, accepting endings. You know, that's the thing that I said before, accepting endings. Transformation is going to be a part of your life. And then we have Sage, which is blessing. Sage is also wisdom, right? But let's see what Sage says in the reverse. So that's number 6. Okay. So it says here in the reverse, unable to receive, emotional narcissism, escapism, invalidation, inner division, lack of willpower, unhappiness. So this is what you have to look out for. You know, feeling unhappy about the situation, that something is not transforming. You know, you already been told what you have to do in order to move from one energy into another. And angels from death, which is transformation, and you know, not having unrealistic expectations, you know, on how things should be. Okay, so, and then under that we have Coco, which is, yeah, and maybe you could lack foresight at this time, you know, because things are changing for you, and I don't think you're seeing that, at least not right away. You know, you could be moving into this energy and not seeing that you're moving into the energy. So yeah, so think about that. Whomever this reading is for, I hope it helped and I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Okay, take care, collective. Bye.